Hello, darling Sagittarians. This is Jade with Yes, Yes, Yes. So welcome back to my channel. We're going to do your generals for June 2019. And if you are brand new, welcome. So I start with the cards that I've done for the overall, and I do have that link in the box below, as well as my information if you're interested in a personal read. And then we will clarify with the Rider-Waite deck. Everything has been pre-shuffled here, but let me start first with the overall energies from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. You are the Mystical Shaman for this year of 2019. This is you getting into your power, being the one that everyone is looking up to. I think that this is very much about Jupiter being in your sign for this year, and that there is a lot of blessings, a lot of things moving. Just, you're walking down the street and the path just opens up. You are shining this year, Sagittarius, which is beautiful. Now, specifically for June, we've got Three of Cups, and I think this is lots of fun, lots of celebration, maybe imbibing a lot. Just be aware of that, because we don't want you to feel like you did too much. You don't want to lose time the next day because you're hungover, or you stayed up all night. So just keep that in mind, that there is a beautiful balance you can find with enjoyment as well as getting stuff done. And you're also clarified by the feminine here. So this is receptive energy. I feel like there is the receiving of good times. Very simple, very basic. I love that it can be that simple and easy. So June is hopefully feeling really good for you, Sagittarius. I feel like there's been a lot of really beautiful energy for you this whole year anyway, but June is feeling fun and light for you. Let's see if the cards, if the Rider-Waite thinks so too. I always am interested to see how it all plays out. So here we go. I am, again, everything's been pre-shuffled. So we're gonna lay it out, see what's here in the past for Sagittarians. And this could be near past, this could be deep past. But what is in the past for my beautiful Sages? I'm gonna let that card come out, even though it didn't exactly fall, but we'll talk about it. Nope, there we go. 1, 2, 3, okay. So first card was the Four of Pentacles that just kind of flopped out. It came out in the reverse, so it's a letting go. And then we had the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and not feeling like you have too many plates. It's the twirling plates, that having so many things up in the air. I'm feeling like, there is a balance in this dance, and either this is past, in a place of not wanting to do this dance, not wanting to have this balance, or, again, if you're in the receptive mode, getting to that place of just wanting things to appear easy, and that you don't have to dance around any issues. We also had the Five of Pentacles coming out in the upright. This is you stepping yourself out of a situation, maybe feeling a little bit left out, a little bit cold. It might have felt like it was a situation that was unbalanced, and that's why you left. And here's that leaving, that Seven of Swords energy. I'm feeling like this is your energy. It could be someone else, of course, that you had to let go of, who might have been deceiving you. But this might also be you piecing out of a relationship or just a work situation, because we have a lot of pentacles here. So this could be a financial connection or a work connection where it just wasn't working out for you. Maybe you were in collaboration and you had to break up that collaboration, and just because you needed to take care of yourself. That's the energy behind the Seven of Swords. It's not always sneaking around, but it is definitely like making sure that this person wants to leave the battlefield with their life intact, and they're trying to, they're holding these swords so that they can protect themselves. So this is, a card of protection because of these other feelings, okay? So just keep that in the mind for the past if this is ringing true for you. It could be with a relationship, and it also could be work-oriented or money-oriented. Now let's see what's coming up for you in the present here, Sagittarius. What is here for the present? What's going on, Sag? How are you feeling? I hope you're enjoying this time. We're here now in the summertime in North America. We've got 2 more cards coming. So things are starting to heat up. And from the looks of it, you seem to be enjoying yourself no matter what is going on. 2 more cards here. Those kind of flopped, so I'm not going to take them. 2 more cards here for Sag, please, for June. And if they're not sticky today. They're just floppy today. That's a lot. I don't know. I'm going to keep it. I'll keep it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to use this one as well. Okay. Okay. So we have the Devil energy, Capricorn energy. It also could be the need to stick to some type of patterning or story that you've already made for yourself. We have the 6 of Cups energy in the reverse. So that is letting go of any nostalgia, not really wanting to be stuck in the past, which I do like that for you. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I should just be showing these to you. Queen of Swords in the reverse, needing to have some type of clarity, driving straight home, straight through what's being talked about. Maybe this is someone who is in your environment who's not quite speaking the truth to you that you need to impart to them. You want the truth from them. This could be someone who's just kind of around. Maybe I'm feeling like this is someone who's in your family, even from childhood. Maybe this is a long-term friendship, someone who's been a part of your story, and maybe it's just a relationship that has needed to be cut from you, but you're just letting it go on because it's a long-term childhood friendship. I hope that makes sense. The Devil here, it doesn't have to be that awful where it's taking you out necessarily. I think that you're just feeling like it's not the best relationship for you to maintain. We do have this 2 of Cups energy. I'm feeling like this is a different energy here. This is the 2 minds meeting, 2 people who are in an equal, loving, emotionally open place. They're meeting and offering each other their cup, right? They're offering each other love. That connection is here because we want to let go of any burdens. That came out in the reverse. So letting whatever burdens of relationship go. If this is a whole relationship where we're talking about somebody from a long-term, maybe childhood, maybe this is a childhood friend or a childhood romance that has come back around, or maybe you're in a very long-term relationship, you're releasing whatever burdens that were there or have built up in this. So this is actually quite good because it's transforming. Now we did start this whole thing out with the 9 of Cups that came out in the reverse. This is that wish card that was, all of the cups are turning over, right? The wishes are not being held. This could be just that there is maybe you're just tossing, coins into a well and hoping that something will pick up. I feel like that because there's just so many wishes and they're not quite coming to fruition. I feel like this is almost a frivolous wish here, okay? Now, if this is just that the wishes aren't coming true for this whole relationship, let's just work that out, okay? Because I'm feeling like that could be the storyline here. We began with, it's not quite working out wish-wise, okay? You really are seeing this long-term relationship where it's been here for quite some time. It's something where you've looked back in the past, or it is a childhood connection, something that's deep, where this other person doesn't quite speak their truth. They might be someone who is passive aggressive and they can't quite bring themselves to tell you exactly how they feel. The other thing is that this could be the energy of the relationship where the truth needs to be said, but no one's quite saying it because this Devil energy is underlying, right? This is the need to break the pattern, break the cycle so that it doesn't take you both down, okay? This unburdening of this relationship is needing to happen, okay? Remember, we've got the 10 of Wands, which is that burden that's being held is not being held. So I'm wondering if this is, you're looking at a relationship, maybe a friendship right now. This is all what's going on for you, and you're just deciding if this relationship is something that's going to stand the test of time or not. You just don't want it to be a burden anymore. And if you're feeling weighed down by it, I think that you might be stepping closer to the door. Now let's see, the Moon card did come out in the reverse, so I think that you want to see things for truly as they are, and I think that truth is coming out here, especially with this card being in the reverse. As kind of like an overall, that's the card that wanted to pop out, is that, you know, we want to see the truth of it. We don't want to be, we don't want our emotions to be taken for a ride and deceived in a way that is hurtful, right? We don't want that at all. And I don't feel like we're quite there yet. I think that this is self-protection, all right? We're talking about, again, protecting yourself because of something from the past. You might be feeling like this is a situation that feels familiar because this might be something that has, this might be a pattern that comes up where, you know, there's someone who is passive aggressive in a relationship, doesn't speak the truth. The relationships gets, you know, strung out, weared down, weared thin, so that the truth, you know, it's too far gone. It doesn't matter if the truth is spoken because there's no way of bringing this relationship back around. So I feel like you're getting maybe not necessarily triggered, but you're noticing that these patterns are similar from the past here. Now let's see what you do about it here, or what's coming forward for you, Sag, with all of this in your present tense. And you might be enjoying yourself trying to not think about this because that Three of Cups is your overall for this month. Maybe that's just what you want to get to. That's the energy that you want to get to, is you just want to celebrate. You want it to be light and fancy free and enjoying things. And maybe the truth is that the way in which you get there is by releasing the burdens. And maybe that's just the way in which you're looking at this relationship. It may not be that the relationship has to end. It might be that you just have to change your perspective. Now, if the Hangman was here, I would look at it more like that. So let's see. Now, we did have the Temperance card. This is your card, and it's in the reverse in the future. I don't like seeing your own card being in the reverse. So this is your card of healing, right? There's water, which is our emotional element. So there's the balance there with the water. The sun is there to enliven you, but this is the angel of healing here, okay? Now, if it's in the reverse, it means that there is either the call to heal or the refusal to heal. It's looking like this is going to continue unless you make the change. Your energy is in the reverse, which means that you're not going to be in your power, or you're refusing to be in your power. I think that you know secretly what you have to do about this, and that's what's bothering you with this Nine of Swords. You're not able to process it through the day, and therefore it's coming up in your dreams, or it's waking you up at night knowing that you're going to have to deal with this. And the truth is that there is this energy. And even though, again, this is your power, your choice to look at everything, you're seeing, there's that Three of Cups, right? You're seeing that it's not something that's enjoyable. It's not something that is light and giving to you, even though there is a cup that's being offered from the gods here. That's what that one cup is. You're seeing that it's the Three Cups that are overturned, the Three Cups that aren't quite what you thought they were. You wanted this to be something that was purely enjoyable, purely engaging, and able for you to be free and truly who you are, but it's just not coming around for you. And I think that that's why you're a little despondent here in the future, okay? Now I'm gonna get some clarifiers from the Lenormand deck, actually. I did this in the last reading. I thought this was kind of interesting. So instead of, without that feminine card, I'm gonna get some clarifiers for you. I think we're pretty clear on what's going on, but I wanna see just in the present if there's anything else that I'm missing here in this reading. The children, or some immaturity. This one's also, and that we need something to end, some type of immaturity. That might be that passive aggressive tendency, because that is a way in which children can connect and communicate, is because they don't know how to communicate. We also might be talking about someone who is younger than you, but there's this childlike energy that needs to end. or transform. That's that coffin, okay? The coffin is an ending. It's a, it's opening to something else, but it is an ending. So we need to end whatever childishness is happening, and it needs to happen soon. This is the quickening. Sorry, I can't pick it up, obviously. This Rider card here is a quickening of that. So I'm feeling like right now your personal process is you're going through these, you're thinking about what's really going on with this long-term deep relationship. It could be something that felt like it was fated, but you're noticing that now it's not. And something where the communication is either passive-aggressive or it's very immature, where the relationship itself can't get any deeper or grow anymore until you resolve this communication issue, and you have to do it in a way where it transforms or it ends, one way or the other, Sagittarius. So it's either going to be that you and your person engage in like a conscious communication class or learn how to speak to each other in a way that can heal, or you're going to have to end things or stop the way in which you're communicating now, or stop whatever is immature, whatever's feeling like it's not quite growing. That has to end right now, is what the cards are saying. It's coming to you right now. Okay, now in the future here, with this this pain, this torture really, and the ability for you not to heal, I really want you to. So let's see. Oh, we got two things. There's some anxiety there. I feel like you're isolating yourself a little bit. But okay, so the mice are here. This is anxiety. This is something that will take down a whole house, right? So if you don't deal with your mice problem, whatever the little issue is, and I'm feeling like that's what this is, you're noticing that this is a little issue, and it might be just a little issue that's taking down your health. It's a little issue that's gnawing away at you mentally. Whatever this is, it's just little, but it's going to keep growing, and it can take down the whole relationship if you don't address it. You are feeling isolated. You are pulling yourself away to kind of process through this. Be aware that as you do that, you might get some clarity, but you also might be isolating yourself from your person. So if you're really trying to bring this about, which I feel like there is some healing here on the other side of this. This bouquet is showing me there's some positivity, okay? You can move towards things in a more positive, lighter way. Once you just get through letting this little thing that's been gnawing at you, you have to process through that. Now, the swords were here earlier, which means that's the truth that needs to be said. I'm going to bring it back to the future too, even though we don't have that swords energy. I mean, we do with the 8, but this is, or excuse me, the 9, but it's really internal. But if it's something that's gnawing away at you internally, if you speak your truth, if you talk about it in a way that is not blaming, non-judgmental, conscious, and so that you two can grow, then I think that's where this bouquet, this lightning, this blessing will come for you ultimately. That just means that you're going to look at this Ace of Cups, the one cup that's there is going to find you, versus feeling like those 3 cups are not fulfilling. And this could also be the overall of you not feeling fulfilled by parties, okay? And maybe you're going back to, and this could all be mental, but I don't feel like it. I feel like this is really a relationship that you're wringing out to dry, and really digging into, pulling at, and trying to unpack and understand if it's something that you want to keep for the long term or not. Because there's some depth, there's a lot of potential here, but there's definitely some stuff that needs to get worked through with this Devil energy and the Queen of Swords being in the reverse. But you've got 2 soulmate cards here. When we talk about that, the 6 of Cups here in your present, as well as the 2 of Cups. So you've got 2 very connected, deep, emotional cards here in your present, which means that the relationship itself is very deep and connected. So you have the choice of what you want to do with all of this, Sag. It's really that there is a small issue, and it has to do with something that's just a little immaturity. I'm thinking it has to do with communication and the way in which you both communicate. I'm feeling like your communication style more so than theirs, is a little bit more direct than theirs, and I think theirs, they're learning, and you might have to teach them. You might have to teach them, or you may just need to go to a class together. I'm feeling like it's possible that this could be blessed ultimately, but we do have to work on that issue. Whatever that issue is that's bothering you and going to bother you in the future, don't let it. Again, this is just the way that the cards are reading now. If you handle that right now with really addressing the issues in a way that is non-judgmental, that's open, honest, and loving, then all of this future stuff can change, okay? You won't have those sleepless nights, you won't be out of your power, and you won't be feeling despondent. That little bit, those little anxieties that we were talking about will go away or never even come, okay? So Sag, there's some very clear advice here. I hope that makes sense to you. Let me know in the comment section below if this is resonating for you or if you have any questions. And for now, I'll send you guys all my love. I'll see you guys next time.